it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a super fun tutorial for you. I'm going to show you how to make these cute custom little planner jars. Now, the jars that I used came from HEB. They were like $1 a piece. Nadia picked them up on her last grocery trip, and they're just little terracotta pots. And then we painted them and used Oracal 651 to decorate them. Aren't they adorable? Now, remember this week for our weekly wow sale, our Deco Film Soft Metallics by Specialty Material is on sale for $4.95 for your solids and $5.95 for the prints. And they're typically $6 and $7 each. And they're 12 by 19 inch sheets. We love it when y'all support us, but don't forget that we will continue to do tutorials whether you can shop with us or not. But we love it when you do. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, we'll go over how we made these.
Okie dokie. So as you can see, we have our clay pots laid out. These were like $1 at the grocery store, and I have Cameron here with his, Cade with his. Nadia painted hers off camera, and then I'm gonna paint Jeremy's because he'll never do it. So we're gonna go ahead, and I have some basic acrylic colors. I have brilliant yellow green. We're gonna squeeze some paint out onto a paper plate. We gotta do this step because on some of them we're gonna apply vinyl. Mine and my husband's for sure. Now, kids, remember, use the same brush if you're painting multicolor with the same paint color. So anyways, we're using it's either Master's Touch or the basic paints by Liquitex. I'm using Purple Red and Flesh by Master's Touch, and then Light Blue and Brilliant Green by Basics. So get you a paintbrush. And then we're just gonna take and paint on there. Now I'm not sure if these are gonna require 2 coats of paint or not. Kind of just depends. But Nadia went to the grocery store and she wanted to do succulents. And she was like, you can do it as a tutorial. Well, she got tired of waiting for us. So she painted hers off camera, so we're gonna paint the rest. So, lots of small, even strokes.
I'm going up and down.
Well, however you want to do it. Caden chose the yellow-green. Now, Caden, if you want to add another color, remember you might have to wait for that one to dry.
Alrighty, well. Later I'm planning on, for my other color, I'm going to do blue and paint the rim of it blue. Mm-hmm. And then later, once all the paint is dry, I'm going to make a little modification to it.
You can talk.
Okay, well.
People want to hear what you have to say.
Alright, well. If anyone has ever played Yu-Gi-Oh before, they probably heard of a card called Pot of Greed. I'm going to make my pot look like that. Whenever all the paint is dry, I'm going to go on into it later and paint on the face of the card on it.
Yeah, people that are watching this probably have never heard of Yu-Gi-Oh, but they might.
True, but they probably have kids around who probably play it.
Maybe.
Probably not. How many kids you know, Cameron, who play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Actually, quite a few.
Huh. I didn't think it was that popular.
It's mostly as common as like Pokemon.
It's actually one of the most popular card games along with Pokemon and Magic the Gathering.
Well, for me personally, I don't get card games, and y'all know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got one side of it painted, so now I'm gonna just do this from the side. And don't worry about my tables, because one of the things is I have vinyl over the top of this, and then once it gets too gross, I can take and change it out. So I wanted something that was easier to work with. But I thought some bright, pretty colors too, because we've been trapped inside. And doesn't this make you feel like spring, kiddos?
Yeah.
Just like winter. When it's too cold to go outside, because it stinks your lungs. That's why I'm doing blue.
But I figured that would kind of give y'all a, you know, this is a good idea that you can do with your family as well. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So, okay, we've got our flesh colored one. I'm gonna set that one off to the side. I am wearing my robe, just so y'all know, because you can only see my hands, but that's how I feel comfortable. And it's still early. But I wanted to do these early enough because we're gonna go over to the shop and do some shipping stuff. So now I'm gonna paint the purple red, which I don't know why they call this color purple red, because it is definitely not purple red.
Oh, it's more like a pink.
It is definitely pink. And it is like a good medium pink. And hopefully y'all can hear all this okay, because I didn't hook up the microphone today, because since we have 3 of us painting, I thought that that would be kind of fun. Because as I said, you know, during all the quarantine stuff, having family craft time is fun. So think of this as your art lesson, boys. Your fine arts. Since can't do theater. But hey, I guess that would even count too as theater, since y'all are on camera.
Yay. You
seem so enthused, Caden. just painting around. Boys, y'all are not really keeping yours in frame, but it's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter that much. People can hear you talking.
Now I'm doing the inside ring, like right here.
Well, you might want to put it down and paint the inside ring. Because see how I'm holding my pot on my hand like this so I can paint all of the outside portion.
Well, this paint dries fast, so I can get to some other places by touching.
And then I think we'll do like a little garden. Well, we already got to do a little succulent garden, but. Okay, so I think mine's good and covered. Let's go ahead and paint the inside. And y'all can fast forward through this part if y'all don't want to see it, but I figured y'all might want to see some of our family dynamics. Okay, so we're gonna let these dry, and then we will come back and paint some more. Actually, we'll probably, if we paint any more, we'll do it off camera, but if we apply vinyl, I will show y'all. So you don't have to paint the inside of it, Cameron. We're putting dirt.
I want to paint the inside.
We're putting dirt. You're making a mess. Okie dokie.
The dirt will see color.
So we shall see y'all later.
So hopefully you can hear me. As you can see, my partners in crime decided to leave me. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is weed our vinyl, which is pretty easy to do. Okay. Just want to make sure we go slow around the smaller sections. Okay. All the centers. There's something therapeutic about weeding vinyl. I don't know how it is for y'all, but I actually really enjoy weeding vinyl. But I thought that this would be cute. Now I'm sure the boys will decide to finish theirs at a later time. That's just, you know, kids. Okay. And again, sometimes this little detail work like this is so much fun. Now we are going to be doing a tutorial pretty soon on 3D text in Corel, so be on the lookout for that one, just so you know. And right now, this week's sale is I lost part of my outline. It's okay though. Part of the problem with working with little stuff like this is it's little stuff. Hold on. I've got vinyl stuck to my finger over here. There's the piece. Okay, so you see that little piece right there. I want to, there we go. Get it loose. See, we can save it. Sometimes it's all about patience. So now we got to remove this portion. Set that off to the side and then grab our outline that goes right there. There we go. See? Perfectly fun. Okay. And they have some cute ideas, but I thought that this would be something fun to do. You can do with your kids as an art project. So there we go. Now those are all weeded. Get the black vinyl off my fingertips. Okay, now we're going to take our transfer tape, which is available on our website. All the supplies I'm using other than the paint and the planters themselves are available on my website. But right now, I was talking, the Deco Film Soft Metallics are on sale right now. So in case you are interested, that is some of my favorite material to work with for HTV. So just in case you're wondering. Slowly removing, and then if you have your paper backing, stick to your vinyl, kind of like how I'm having right now. It is a very easy fix. Just take your easy weeding wooden pick. Let's go ahead and squeegee hard. And I don't know why, it's especially, I always have this trouble whenever it is smaller lettering. Okay, so as you can see, there's a few pieces, as you can see, that have it stuck on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel those off, but that is an easy thing to do. It really is. And this is the more difficult design out of the two. So I'm trying to keep out to make sure my camera doesn't die. Okay, so now that's done. So I'm going to take my planter pot, turn it on its side just like that, line it up pretty high up, start from the center, and work my way out. Now, one of the things I'm concerned with really on when I'm doing this is the edges. Once I have it laid down, I can lay down any part that's wanting to wrinkle. There we go. Okay. So whenever you're working with a curved surface like this, sometimes you just gotta squeegee them down, work with your curves, slowly work your way out. There we go. And if you are having problems with anything wanting to lay down, being too big when you're working with curves, just take a pair of scissors and trim it. There we go. And then lay that other piece. So we're going to do that again over here with this A. And this is a permanent adhesive, so once it's sat for 24 hours, you're good to go. So look how good that looks. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I guess that's it. So we shall see you tomorrow on Tuesday. We always do a live video at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll see y'all then.